There could be no mistake. Tokyo acknowledged our message.
Yes, sir. Tokyo received the report I transmitted from Naburo about Hakahima.
I do not like your attitude, Hakahima.
A true Oriental never permits words to betray emotions. How far you are worried about X-9?
Having experienced Japanese treachery before, I am not ashamed to admit that I'm sensitive to it.
You Chinese are gullible. So are the Americans. The story I told X-9 was prearranged for such a situation as this.
If you have sent X-9 into a death trap...
Do not add what you would do to me. Not until you can be sure of what has happened to your friend.
Knowing Naburo, I can have no doubt.
I'll suppose X-9 is merely held captive, so that Naburo can exchange him for me. You are thinking now of attempting to warn X-9? It is too late.
I beg your pardon, Hakahima, but I shall not take your unreliable word for it.
Your life will be spared if you will tell me where Hakahima is hidden.
Must confess, Naburo, I'd like to be able to tell you. But right now, Hakihima's more important to the United Nations than I am.
Reverse that machine. Come down here. Man on Shadow Island, willing to shoot you in the back.
You wanted me to tell you where I had Akihima, huh?
And now you will take me to him.
Uh-huh. You better hurry. Larkin Takahari might be here any minute.
The eyes of a woman are deadlier than her tongue.
What are you doing here with X-9 in the Bureau?
We're not playing blind man's bluff, Miss Moore.
What's it all about in the Bureau? Shall I get Campbell's men?
If you know what's good for you, young lady, get rid of her, Afong. I'll take Naburo to where we're going.
I will explain, Miss Moore, but not here. If you please.
Permit me, Naburo.
I got back from my broadcast just as fast as I could drive the speedboat, but I see now I didn't have a chance to warn Phil.
How did you know about Phil?
Naburo was so sure that he'd walk into her trap, she had the submarine radio Tokyo, announcing his death and Hakahima's rescue.
Chickens counted before hatched, never come home to roost. Fortunately, Hakahima counted chickens, too.
I'm afraid I gave myself away to her.
I know. And we must protect your job with Naburo.
That's a less grim way of saying, protect my life.
Hakahima is gone, is he not, X-9?
Yes, Naburo. And you will not have to wait here for him. Don't move, X-9.
Papa Pierre's wine cellar.
Yes, I took advantage of the fact that he wasn't using it just now.
I believe you. Papa Pierre attends only to his own business. Afang may be here any minute. Shoot him.
I beg your pardon, Naburo. It is impolite of me to arrive too soon, but necessary.
I'll forgive you this time for being impolite, Afong.
I thought you would, Phil. And I don't regret losing Hakahima in order to save you.
I'm satisfied. All we need now is Bach. But I'd trade the three of you for Akahima.
Hakahima is more valuable.
Based on what we know, that's an admission that Akahima is the key to the new plan against the United Nations. The plan you call 722.
Your statement is equally revealing. Either you had no time to question Hakahima, or he gave you no information.
Perhaps you'll talk. If not, perhaps I can get in touch with Akahima and make a deal with him to talk, in order to save your life.
Let them go, Phil. Sorry I couldn't warn you. That was Lynn popping at us.
Lynn?
No one else. We overheard enough to know that Naburo had Hakahima. And as Nabura had reason to suspect Lynn, we decided to pull a quick one. Very good. That'll put Lynn in solid with Nabura again. And maybe she'll be able to find out where Akihime is. Come on.
So when I saw Fong go into the wine cellar, I thought I'd probably find you there.
It was most fortunate indeed that you acted so promptly. You will not regret it when Japan rules Australia. I suppose Bach is with Hakahima?
No, please. Bach is hunting for Hakahima.
Hunting for him? Then he was gone before you got to the wine cellar?
Not only gone, but someone had cut the ropes.
Maybe it was Papa Pierre. He released you and Bach once.
No, we asked him. Someone else, please.
How about questioning Dupre?
Why did you not go with Bach?
I stayed to see who might come to the cellar.
That was smart, Takahara.
Help Bach search for Hakahima. Get more men if necessary. It is better at that than if X-9 had him.
I'm sure you'll understand when I say that I need many filing cases to hold the records of my unsuccessful efforts. Only part of one to hold the records of my accomplishments. And in conclusion, I wish to assure my worthy colleagues that I'm exhausting every means possible to develop new explosives. But until each formula has been tested and proved practical, I shall withhold it from public use.
I wish to speak to you in your cabin.
Immediate engage fire.
You're able to imitate the man's mannerisms perfectly, but you still don't speak like him. Now listen carefully. Characteristic voice inflections are much more important than tone. Run the film again, Yoga.
Jawohl.
For a moment, when I heard the projection machine running in there, I thought Hakahima had returned.
The man who ought to impersonate Professor Raymond must be trained regardless of Hakahima. Any news?
None. But if he had been hiding to escape X-9, he would have returned by now.
Yeah, someone else must be holding him.
Someone, then, who knows about 722.
All the more reason to hurry. We must get Raymond's formula for 722 from his files before he discovers that it is a perfect substitute for aviation gasoline instead of merely one of his unsuccessful experiments in explosives.
That is correct.
How about Campbell?
I have waited before going to him. I will have to tell him about Hakahima.
If Campbell knew about 722, he would be even more difficult to handle.
That is why I dislike telling him anything. But he must help, and do it my way.
If Hakahima happens to return, I shall send words to you at the House of Shadows.
Be sure, Takahari, no one sees you take up your position. Remain here, Bach.
Nabura just blew in solo.
You're telling me?
She's got so much blood in her eyes, some of it's liable to spill over on the floor.
Well, I think Lucky can provide the blotter this time.
You do? Why?
Our boss is always at his best when he's playing both ends against the middle.
And so, Mr. Camber, it is of the utmost importance that you use every possible means to find my countryman, Hakahima.
I own and run this island for the protection of those that pay me head tax. But they also have to obey my rules. And one of those rules is no politics.
Your authority is only as good as Japan's willingness to back it up.
You've been willing a long time. Better stay that way.
An island in the far Pacific, neutral and without extradition laws, fitted into Japan's war plan. Yours was chosen.
I didn't ask to be chosen, and I'm not taking sides in this fight. Neutral means charging everybody the same price, and that's me, neutral.
I warn you for the last time, Mr. Camber. Shadow Island must be run as Japan wants it run, not as you want to run it.
And I'm telling you from now on what I say goes, not what you or anybody else says.
Even though a radio message from me to Hong Kong will bring bombers over?
Bombers don't know friends from enemies. Isn't that taking a big risk with Hakahima and 722?
Where did you hear about 722?
That's just what Hakahima asked me.
So, you have Hakahima.
Yes. I got tired of having you and Corrigan upsetting things.
Where have you got him?
Don't make me laugh.
Is this a laughing matter, Mr. Camber? I anticipated that perhaps you were holding Hakahima, so I took precautions. Where is he?
I should have known better than to try to outsmart you. Hakahima is in the old colony mine.
Do not leave the House of Shadows until I return. It would be unhealthy.
You and the Boer really outsmarted each other, Camber. Thanks for the information.
Everything go here like you figured?
Better, Marker. How about at the mine?
Charlie and Lou are fixing things up like you want.
We're going to kill two birds with one stone. Corrigan as well as Nabura.
And as I reached the window, I heard a noise. Started to turn around, then something hit me on the head.
Whoever took your place, still holding the gun in the window when I left Camber's office. It could have been only one man.
Yeah, X-9. And he knows that Camber's holding Hakahima in the old colony mine.
Give it a try, Lou.
Right, Charlie.
Okay, go back and get Hakahima, and I'll connect up the plunger now, and the next guy that hits that wire, I'll never know what hit him.
We'll be waiting for you. You've got to walk, so I'm untying you. I wouldn't get any ideas if I was you. Remember what I told you. No tricks. We were luck. Hakima's run outside, but X-9 got confused and thinks the chap went deeper into the mine.
Yeah, but I don't want what X-9's gonna get.
You bet.